Hey guys, what's up? This is Panda and I'm back with another video, and today's video is on how to start trading as a beginner. Now this is not only towards beginners, this is also towards people that are trading but also want to learn how to learn things that they might have missed out. So please everyone, just please watch this video. I'm very sure this will help you. So before we get into this video, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would really help me out a lot, and please hit that like button. And comment down below what you guys want to see next, and I will happily make that for you guys. All right, so before you guys begin trading, there's some important things that you guys should do before you start using real money. The first step is paper trading. Paper trading is basically using fake money to understand how the markets work and how the lines in the graphs work, and just understand how the overall market works. I would recommend doing this for about 1 to 2 months, just to give yourself a foundation on how the market works, so when you do get into live trading, you have some basic understanding. Second is deciding whether you're willing to work hard for success. And now I'm stressing on working hard for success because that is what want to obviously get to. But if you don't work hard, you're never going to be successful. You have to leave the time out. You have to put in effort, and that's the only way you're going to succeed. Third is find the best platform for you. When I mean find the best platform, I mean find the best brokers that you feel comfortable using. For example, I use TOS it's Thinkorswim by TD Ameritrade. I feel it works best for me because I used it to paper trade, and I felt like it's the most smooth for what system I use, and it feels very smooth for how I've been trading this entire time. Now the fourth is decide how much money you want to start with. This is important because this is where you're putting your money in and you're putting it in knowing that you might lose the money or gain the money. I would recommend an okay amount which you're comfortable with trading, and understanding that you might lose this money or you may gain the money. There might be a red day where you might lose the money, and then there might be a green day where you gain the money that you lost and maybe a little bit more profit. So always decide how much money you want to start with. Thinking about that, and this all will lead into the work hard for success. None of this that I'm talking about will happen if you are not willing to work hard. Success does not happen without working hard. You don't get to slack off and just sit there and then think that you're going to succeed. That is not how it works at all. So the fifth step is research in what you're interested in trading. Trading always begins in what you like and what you know about the market. So maybe I know about Apple, for example. If I like Apple a lot and I have the money to invest in Apple, I might research in what's going on around Apple, whether the price is going to go down, so whether it's worth it for me to go into Apple and make a profit, or whether it's not worth it for me to go into Apple. Maybe I could go into a biotechnology company, whether it's worth it at this time, whether it's not. Researching is what's going to help get success. I recommend researching every single day before and after the market closes. So then the next is begin trading slowly. I recommend begin trading slowly. If you start off super fast, you might not know what's going on, because paper trading and live trading does have some differences. Live trading adds more stress, and paper trading you're more relaxed when you trade because you're not losing real money. So when also going back to paper trading, when you're paper trading, plug in the amount of money that you are thinking that you might start with live trading. In trading slowly, this will help you succeed in the long run, that when you are comfortable in live trading for the first couple of weeks, you can make money. And then so begin trading slowly will get you your profits. So the top 3 while trading that you might want to understand is gain knowledge, create a plan and stick to it, and create goals. I say gain knowledge because always understanding what's going on in the world by looking at the news, those that are being passed, what's happening in our world, is something that you should always be reading, so you make a prediction on what's going to happen in the market the day before, the night before, or right before in pre-market area. This is very important, so you know where your stock might go, whether it's going to increase in price or go down in price, and whether you're going to profit or not profit. The second is create a plan and stick to it. You want to create a plan based off of what you have made through your knowledge, and what you are willing to what you're looking at to buy, and create a plan. So that's gonna be your base idea of when the market opens, what you're gonna buy and sell, because you are most likely gonna stick to this plan, and it's either gonna help you or not help you, and how well you write out your plan in your pre-market. So always make a plan in your pre-market right before the market opens. and make a plan and then stick to it. That will give you your most profits, and I can guarantee you that this will help you a lot throughout your entire trading career. Next is creating goals. You're never going to go anywhere without creating goals. Creating somewhere that you want to visualize yourself being at, something that will help you always create a drive for yourself, that willingness to succeed. Always going back to that. To create goals, a weekly goal where you want your account to be at, and create a goal and then create a plan on how you're going to get to that every single day. So to get to your daily goal, your weekly goal, whatever goal you make up. I'll be making a later video on how to develop a daily trading plan in the next couple of days, so stay tuned for that too. Alright, so when your trading session begins, your trading career begins, you want to start small. Now I say start small because if you start off big, you might not know how to create a portfolio, understand how the markets work, and you might just keep on losing money, keep on gaining money. There's more of a chance that you're gonna lose money if you just come in impulsively. Start off small and understand how you can make yourself a profit, and understand how the markets and the graphs work. Understand the news, understand how your research is going, so you can tweak those to your best performance. So I always recommend starting small. For example, I took away my entire profits on my main account and put that all into my savings. And I started a $50 challenge almost a week and a half ago, and I started $50, and now I'm at almost $70. And I've made a prediction that I may gain a couple $100 in the next coming weeks. So always start off small, so you can create that baseline area that how you know that the market's gonna work for you. The next thing is set aside time. This is the willingness aspect of this. If you don't set aside time, you won't have enough time to understand how the markets work, understand when get into the trading session, and understand how you're gonna buy and sell. You always have to set aside time, because day trading does take a lot of hours. It goes from almost 4 EST to 9 I believe 9:30 EST. I'm in Central Time, so it's 8:30 from other to 3 o'clock. So you have to set aside time so you can put your efforts in and create a quality trade. So in that long run, again, you're going to see that portfolio rise. Next is create positive cash flow. I say create positive cash flow because if you don't create positive cash flow, understanding that you might make a couple of dollars, if you don't make a positive cash flow, then your portfolio and your self-esteem may go down. That, hey, I'm not doing this right or this right. That you might not stay interactive with your account. So creating a positive cash flow will help you gain a portfolio. By now creating a positive cash flow doesn't mean that you have to put in that you want to make $50 every single day, $60 every day. Now we know that if you're starting out small, it's gonna take a couple. You might gain $1, gain $2, gain $3. It's gonna add up on as the days go on, and then you're gonna see that big portfolio start to go up. And that's important to know. Always create a positive cash flow as you are always trading and going through. Now, always have emergency funds. I say 3 to 6 months of saving expenses. This is because you have some backup plan. If you lose this money, is going to be the money that you know that you could lose this money or gain this money and turn it into profit. And now I say this because if you lose this money, you're going to know that you can gain this money back and make a profit on top of this. Always have some emergency funds if you're running out of money, and also this emergency fund is something that you know that you might lose, but you know that you can gain back and make a profit above of that, or profit off of your emergency funds and make a higher profit. So investing in yourself is something very important. I say investing in yourself. What I mean by that is investing in your skills, your marketing, your learning habits on how to make money, and studying your stocks, the news, and everything. So kind of going back to in gaining the knowledge. This is something important by knowing what's going on in the world. You got to just really understand the market, understand your news, understand what's being passed in the government, and how this is going to affect your economy. Now, this may seem hard, but as you keep on going through your days of trading, this is going to get so much more easier that this is going to be very, very exciting for you. It's going to be, you're going to have that boost like, hey, I want to trade, I want to make that money, but you got to keep yourself under wraps and know that there is going to be times that you're going to lose money and gain money. So investing in yourself is very important. Now you want to invest in your skills. What I mean by skills, understanding how to read graphs, understanding how to buy and sell. Those are some of the really important skills on how to learn. Investing on how to keep, you want to learn how to keep yourself humble. while you trade, whether you're gaining a lot of money or losing a tiny bit of money. Always being humble is something that's going to get you a long way. Now, learning habits on how to make money is very important, because you don't want to come in there rigorously and not know how to make money. And you also want to learn the habits of how to spend your money wisely. Some of you guys might be minors or adults, and might have the PDP rule or may not have the PDP rule. You want to understand how you can use that money daily to kind of give yourself a profit, and also have some money backloaded so you have the money always to spend, but not spend too much. So creating a plan on how you want to spend that money is going to be very important. So now I also say stay cool when trading. Staying cool when trading is very important, because if you make impulsive decisions, that is a liability to the money that you have. You may lose money or gain money. I can see a lot of people losing a lot of money when they're impulsive and they're not cool-headed. So what I recommend, if you want to stay cool-headed, let's say you're doing really well and then something really bad happens, and then you're just frustrated the rest of the day. I would say get out of that room. Just stop trading. Get out of that room. Take a break, an hour or two long break. Sit on. For me, I go sit on my bed. I go sit on my bed, watch a YouTube video or two, just chill, And when I come back with a cool head, then I'm ready to trade again and make my strong trades. For example, Ricky Gutierrez, Arizona's youngest millionaire, and he's a really good mentor. If you guys don't know about him, please go check him out. I'll probably leave his link down in my description. Go check him out. He's very good at what he does. And what he does is, whenever he's frustrated, he'll just stop trading. He'll probably go out, he'll leave his trading session, or go do something else, and then come back and start trading again, because he knows that he will not be able to make those strong trades if he isn't in full strong mindset. Remember to always stay in a strong mindset as you trade. This is something that you're going to carry on throughout your entire trading career. All of these things that I'm telling you guys, make sure to keep this throughout your entire trading career. I'm going to leave a Google Docs and this Google Slides, whatever you guys like in whatever format, Google Slides or Google Docs, on the simple version as a cheat sheet, so you guys know what you guys should probably look at as beginners and people that are already trading. So, best time to trade. You want to understand the patterns on how well your stock does throughout the day, whether it does well in the beginning of the day or the end of the day, and if it's doing that consistently. So usually the best time to trade is the first 1 to 2 hours of when the market opens, and a little bit of the pre-market. This is important because this is where the most fluctuation happens. This is where you're gonna probably see the biggest highs of stock, where you can either buy or sell. So the highest highs and the lowest lows. This is important to keep in mind. So I would recommend looking at your first 1 to 2 hours to trade. For example, Ricky Gutierrez, I'll go back to him. He's a great mentor, really good at what he does. Trades for the first 1 to 2 hours. Sometimes he'll be done trading in 30 minutes. It's understanding when your stocks do the best, understanding when it usually happens, and in the first 1 to 2 hours. You'll be done in 30 minutes. I'll usually wrap up at the end of 2 hours. Just understand, sometimes my stocks do well in the afternoon, so I'll kind of wait until the afternoon. I'll just look at the market once in a while. I'll just look in the afternoon, or I'll wait in the morning and then look back in the afternoon, midday. It just depends on how your positions do and pattern wise, and whether they do it consistently. So next is setting aside funds. What I mean by this is access how much capital you're willing to risk in each trade. That's what it means. So most traders, successful traders actually, have a 1% to 2% that they set aside and are willing to risk in each trade, and they set aside this surplus amount that you can set and prepared to lose. So this is something that you are prepared to lose, that again, I was talking about in the beginning. This is something that you are going to set aside and know that you may lose this amount of money, but you know that you can gain this back over time and gain this amount of money and make a profit on top of this. So this is very important as you trade. Again, 1% to 2%. So now, avoiding penny stocks. Penny stocks are usually under $5. I say avoid penny stocks because these won't give you the biggest profits. But obviously, if you're starting around the $50 range to $100 range, I would advise you to use some penny stocks and some larger stocks just to build up your portfolio. Penny stocks are great to build up a couple dollars, get yourself a little ahead in the game, and get yourself in a portfolio that you kind of want. That then you can invest in bigger stocks. So avoid penny stocks as much as possible, but if you have to, go into it. For example, JNUG and JDST, they're penny stocks and also not penny stocks. Depends on where the price is in. That's my bread and butter. I made a video about how to trade JNugget JDC in my almost 2 videos back ago, and which you guys can also check out. So the next is timing your trades. So what I mean by timing your trades, understanding when you need to buy or sell. You will understand this by understanding how to use the graph lines. For example, MACD, your exponential lines on the MACD, your VWAP, your RSI. Those will all help you understand when the price is about to go down, or when the price is about to go up, and when you want to buy or sell. I'll go about this in the next couple of videos that I make on these next coming weeks. If you guys would like to watch, please subscribe again, and keep on up to date on my channel. Always time your trades. This is something important to know when to buy and sell and make a profit, or when you might not make a profit. Then cutting losses with limit orders is something also important. Cutting your losses is important because sometimes that stock might just keep on going down, and you need to have that understanding of when you are ready to take that loss, but you know that you might be able to make a profit in the next coming days on a different stock. Because cutting losses is very important, because if you keep on going down, and you still think it's going to go up and it just keeps on going down, there needs to be that point in time where you understand that yes, the stock is going down, it's not going to rise again. I don't want to take that too big of a risk, and that I might want to take a risk somewhere else where I know that I can possibly make a profit and gain back the losses that I took. So then again, timing your trades. Timing your trades is something important. Again, just understanding when your trades want to be taken, whether to buy or sell. I just put this on again just to emphasize this point. And then finally, be realistic about your profits. Being unrealistic is not going to get you anywhere. Because if you think you're going to make $1,000 in a day and you're at like $50, that's unrealistic. If you think you make $100 and you made $50, it might be unrealistic. Look at realistic profits that you think you can actually achieve day to day, and that will make you a better trader and make you a better overall in the long run when you start building out that portfolio. Always be realistic about profits. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you have any other questions, please comment down below or DM me on Discord. I'll leave my Discord username down below. Or if you guys are in the Boiler trading room, you guys can talk to me. So please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment down any questions you guys have, or what you guys want to see next. Otherwise, that's been me, guys. I hope you guys learned a lot from this, and peace out, guys.